Welcome back. Now, the mighty rains that lashed last night might have been unprecedented, but brought with it surprise showers never seen in 100 years at this time of the year. An all-time record of 15.6 centimeters was registered in just a single day. In fact, in 24 hours, Chennai received nearly half of its monthly quota of rainfall. Met officials say the 156 millimeters of rainfall that was until this Thursday morning is almost half the monthly average of 353.4 millimeters. So there is one more record waiting to be beaten, with Met officials saying there is every possibility of rains in the coming few days as well. So here are some of the numbers recorded. The catch between 8:30 last morning and this morning, the same time, was close to 156.3 millimeters. The area of Ennore, which is near the sea, meanwhile recorded 14 millimeters, Madhuram 8 millimeters and Meenambakam around 16 millimeters. Ironically, at Tambaram area, there was a complete no-show. But such rains and heavy rains in a single day in this month are a rarity. The previous high goes back to 1973, when it measured up to 94 millimeters, while an all-time high until now has come up to only 100.3 millimeters. That was in the August of 2008. Well, our senior editor Bhama Ravi spoke to the Deputy Director General of the Regional Met Center here in Chennai, and here's what he had to say.
Between 8:30 a.m. of August 24th and 8:30 a.m. of August 25, the city experienced tremendous rainfall, over 15 centimeters. That's an all-time record, isn't it?
Yes, very much. Yes.
What caused this kind of a record, sir?
First of all, I will give the statistical facts now. As you correctly told that, we have not received this type of rainfall so far in the last 100 years or so. Normally, we term a rainfall of more than 12.5 centimeter realized say during 24 hours as very heavy rainfall. So Chennai has not received very heavy rainfall say before this particular incident. The previous high rainfall was on 20th August 2008, when the city received 100.3 mm or approximately 10 centimeter of rainfall. Okay. So this rainfall of 16 centimeter realized in just 24 hours, it has actually set an all-time rainfall for the entire city. At the same time, I should also add that, as a word of caution, that this particular rainfall has not been really consistently having a good spatial continuity. For that matter, we have not received very heavy rainfall in some parts of the city. Ennore has recorded only 14 mm rainfall or 1.4 centimeter. Madhuram only 8 mm of rainfall or 0.8 centimeter. Chennai AP received only 16 mm or 1.6 centimeter.
That is the airport area.
Yeah, airport area. Tambaram received no rainfall at all.
But most importantly, to you and I as commuters on the streets of Chennai, brace yourself for those monsoon jams on the roads and get your raincoats ready. Clearly, the Chennai Corporation, for one, is getting all geared up. The city's mayor and the corporation commissioner today met officials of 33 departments, including the Metro Water, the TNEB, the PWD, MTC as well as the police department, in view of the monsoon preparedness. Among the measures discussed were that all sandbars along the Adyar and Kuam river mouths will have to be removed by the PWD department to ensure free flow of flood water. All construction work on stormwater drains should end before the 1st of September. No further permissions will be granted to the TNEB, the PWD, the Chennai Telephones or even the Metro Water for digging up the roads after the same date. As a precautionary measure, relief camps will be spruced up here in the city of Chennai. And here's what the city's mayor had to say about the measures being undertaken.
Chennai மாநகராட்சியை பொறுத்தவரை வருகிற பருவமழையை சிறப்பான வகையில் சமாளிக்கும் என்கின்ற நம்பிக்கை மாநகராட்சிக்கு இருக்கிறது. சென்னை மாநகராட்சியில் மாநகர எல்லைக்குள் 12 சுரங்கப்பாதைகளில் 60 மோட்டார் இயந்திரங்கள் தயார் நிலையில் இருக்கிறது. அது மட்டுமல்லாமல் மண்டல அலுவலகங்களில் ஒரு 88 மோட்டார் இயந்திரங்கள் தயார் நிலையில் இருக்கிறது. வேசர்பாடி கணேசபுரம் சுரங்கப்பாதை போன்ற பெரிய அளவிலான பிரச்சனையை தரக்கூடிய இடங்களில் 50 HP மோட்டார்கள் புதிதாக வாங்கிய 7 மோட்டார்கள் அங்கேயும் தயார் நிலையில் இருக்கிறது. சென்னை மாநகராட்சியின் 4 நிவாரண மையங்கள் குறிப்பாக ஒரு மணி நேரத்திற்கு சென்னையில் ஒரு 10,000 பேருக்கு சமைக்கக்கூடிய அளவுக்கு வசதி படைத்த நிவாரண மையங்கள் இருந்து கொண்டிருக்கிறது.
Moving on, with gold prices reaching precariously high prices, peaking at 28,284 rupees on Tuesday, the inevitable finally happened. Gold prices have fallen dramatically by over 8% to settle at 25,794 rupees. Now, this fall is the sharpest since the year 1980. The fall mirrors the movement of gold prices in the global markets. The sharp cut in price was a result of big global investors pulling money out of the commodity. The money pulled off gold was instead being channeled into global stock markets. Investors made this turnaround after hopes that the steps taken by the US Central Bank will improve the macroeconomic situation. Experts, meanwhile, do say that the prices in the long run are likely to move higher, with any dips being seen as more buying opportunities. Now, if you are thinking, meanwhile, to invest in a home here in the city of Chennai or anywhere here in the state, you may want to make your bookings as soon as possible. Industry experts say that prices are likely to shoot up by at least 250 rupees a square foot. And if you're wondering why, well, real estate developers blame it on the government. Posh residential apartments and houses on the city's outskirts have been a popular investment mainly because of the affordability factor. But this may change soon. Realtors say that the government has not approved a single new residential project in the last 6 months.
When the approvals are not coming on time, when there is a stagnation in the approvals of the new projects, what happens that the market will find the demand, but the new stocks will not come in. When the supply of the new apartments or new project launches are getting delayed, automatically it will put pressure on the price factor.
CREDAI claims that it takes anywhere between 18 to 24 months to get a building plan approved, and that even now 675 projects accounting for nearly 43.5 million square feet are pending approval. 80% of these projects are in the residential sector. Builders say the delay in approvals directly causes prices to escalate. Developers also say with costs of important components like cement and river sand on the rise, the market will definitely see a rise in prices.
One is expedite the approval process. That's very key to our growth. Second is control the prices of materials that goes as a major input like cement, river sand, steel and bricks. And number 3 would be also to simplify the processes post the approval till we get our completion certificates.
Real estate developers say they have even made representations to the centre to bring in more transparency in the approval process. And if that happens, it could benefit the common man, since realtors will be less inclined to hike rates. But builders say that's a tall order. In Chennai, Pratiksha Ramkumar for NDTV Hindu.
Moving on to another of the headline stories that's been creating quite a buzz across the country. Anna Hazare has allured youth who are not only supporting his anti-corruption movement, but also the actors fraternity from the south even. Today, the Ilaya Thalapathy Vijay joined Anna Hazare at the Ramleela grounds and was on a token fast along with his fans for a day in solidarity with Hazare's fast for a strong Jan Lokpal.
Anna Hazare stand on Jan Lokpal bill to eradicate the corruption is noteworthy. For a man in this age of 75 to be so steadfast and his willpower speak volumes. This movement has triggered solidarity nationwide and awareness to eliminate corruption. And I am very proud to be here as a Tamilian from Tamil Nadu. And I pray God for Mr. Anna Hazare's good health. And my Makkal Iyakam from Tamil Nadu will support Mr. Anna Hazare till he succeeds.
Well, and here's what the actor had to say on returning home to Chennai.
ஒரு நல்ல காசுக்கு இருக்காரு. ஒரு தமிழனா தமிழ்நாட்டில இருந்து அங்க போய் கலந்துக்கிட்டதுல ரொம்ப சந்தோஷம். நிறைய யங்ஸ்டர்ஸ், நிறைய ஸ்டூடண்ட்ஸ்லாம் பங்கேற்றிருக்காங்க. ஸோ அந்த கிரவுண்டில் அவரோட போய் அங்கே ஒரு நாள் இருக்கணும்னு நான் விருப்பப்பட்டேன்.
Well, let's get you the latest developments from the Ram Leela grounds. In fact, hours after the Prime Minister paid sincere tribute to Mr. Hazare and offered a new compromise, the glimmer of a truce appeared at Ram Leela Maidan, where Anna's anti-corruption protest drew its usual huge crowds today as well. Anna, who is 74, has not eaten for 10 days and had explained what might prompt him to end his fast. Anna suggested that a debate tomorrow in the Parliament on the Jan Lokpal bill take place, also bringing up their 3 points of dispute. He has added that if there would be a consensus on these issues, he will consider ending his fast but may choose to continue his protest. Now, the government has agreed, and so tomorrow a debate will begin on all versions of the Lokpal bill, including that of Anna. Up ahead on the bulletin, this weekend on your big screens, love meets murder meets action. Don't miss what you can catch when we come back.